And hello and welcome back for this 2v2 show match. We're going to try a smaller game today where we will be playing on the map Scrambler, and it's going to be between our teal player Aqua995 playing as Advent Reborn, as well as Philingus as Tech Primacy on Team 1. And for Team 2 we're going to see Danny playing as Vasari Alliance and Garen playing as Tech Primacy. Yes, let's just take a look at what's going on. Scrambler was a map. Was a while since I saw this map. Being played. We can see that Aqua has opened up with the Rapture here, not the Progenitor. So looking to capture some of those early cruisers to get some more power early game. Of course, this is gonna make it a little bit more difficult to build his economy in the beginning stages of the game, since he doesn't get his free logistic slots that he would get from the Progenitor. So, if now starting the Rapture, I would. I guess Aqua wants that extra defensive power here that the Rapture provides, so that he's able to fend off any early aggression that might be coming his way from Tech Primacy. Of course, the pirate freebooters here from our green player Garen might be a bit tough to handle. And looking at this map, we see also that there's a very generous spawn of derelicts here for each player. There's 2 derelicts here on each adjacent asteroid to every player's homeworld. So this is very generous initial spawn, I think. Whatever capital ship you have is gonna like level up to level 4 like instantly, which is quite nice spike. Gonna give the capital ship a lot of health, and like look at this, like especially with the Akans, you know, you're gonna be able to get this trade and extra colonize ability here leveled. And as well for Vasari, of course, it's very nice. The egg is also very powerful with extra levels. We can see that Danny is going for split colonization here, so I think this is nice from Danny from Team 2. So I'm gonna keep the map like this, so that the left-hand side is one team and the right-hand side is one team. For the most part, might be a bit more easy to follow that way. So taking a look here, I think that Danny is making quite nice technical play here, actually going for split colonization, sending his egg to the front, and now sending his skirmishers towards the backside together with a migrator here to capture the planets just a little bit quicker. And I think this is quite nice. I think this is gonna like show here soon that he's just gonna be a little bit quicker than his opponents, actually, because I don't see any other players doing this. His green teammate Garen has decided to send everything to the front, which I think is a fine play too, but of course sending everything to the front like this is either gonna decide to go aggressive or just wants to have his army in the front here to be able to defend whatever is coming his way. But you know, given that he has scouted this, I think that looking from Garen's perspective here, I mean, he has scouted here that he's up against Aqua, who's playing Advent, and of course Advent doesn't have the best early game or economy. So if Garen plays like sharply here, I think he should go a bit aggressive now to try to contest this volcanic planet here that Aqua really wants. And if he can get that, I mean, he's gonna be in a completely commanding position, because he could definitely do this, because I mean, look at this now. Our teal player Aqua is down here capturing this ice planet, so I think this is quite dangerous here for Aqua, actually, if Garen decides to jump in, which he is doing. So yeah, this is quite dangerous now for Aqua, I think. Aqua needs to like use this Rapture now to capture some cruisers, so that he has like power to retake this volcanic planet, because there's going to be a ton of light frigates here and also some pirates coming in very, very soon, I think. Although we can see that Garen's actually going for tier 2 civic here, so quite economic approach. I mean, I think that this is kind of putting a lot of like eggs in different baskets, because right now he's actually pushing into enemy territory, and which means that he probably should prioritize military research here. I think going tier 2 here is might be a little bit too greedy for what he's actually deciding to do in this game. I mean, getting the modular architecture is fine. I think that's perfectly okay, because it's a very strong research. But getting the pirates up in here would be very, very strong right now, because Aqua is not going to be happy about this. It's definitely going to be sending his ships in now to contest this. And I think that yeah, our yellow player is colonizing towards the back as well. It's currently on the ice asteroid, so Philingus, our yellow player, neither team is, neither of Aqua and Philingus are going for this front planet very quickly, which I do think is a slight positional mistake, because I mean, on the off chance that they're not be able to recapture this, it's going to be very difficult to play from this position. But now we can see that our green player Garen is actually going back now, jumping back, now deciding to focus the seeker vessel. So I hope that he tries to defend this position, because otherwise he has lost a lot of time here, unless he like tries to fortify this. Meanwhile, we can see that our orange player Danny is once again, as I said, playing very well technically here, I think. Because he has been split colonizing, so colonizing faster than his other players in this game. So actually colonized all of his planets here on this side already. Now already on the barren planet, and could even head into these center planets down here, capture like this ocean planet and this. And he would be very, very fast. Like Danny's very fast here, I think, in his colonization. So Danny playing very well, I think, here in these early stages of the game. And also now rallying in some extra defensors here to help clear out these annoying cruisers. So Danny doing some effective early game here, I think. Very, very impressive, for sure. And meanwhile, his teammates are kind of going back here. So taking a look at Danny's teammate Garen, once again, he's now kind of abandoned this planet down here. And he's now going back to capture his back planets. And I mean, we can see that Garen has, our green player Garen has now upgraded defense points on this planet. And also now placing turrets, but I mean, these turrets are not gonna do very much, because I think because they like by themselves, because the gravity well here is very large. So like recapturing this planet would be quite easy now for Aqua. He could simply just jump in with his rapture, which he is going to do. So a little bit of a early abandon here from our green player Garen, I think. I think staying on this volcanic planet with his army and kind of cementing it would be a fine move. And then just making a secondary fleet here to kind of colonize the back planets would be a fine move here by Garen. Because, I mean, if he was able to keep this volcanic planet, he would have like a permanent positional edge here over his teal player Aqua, and could really punish the fact that Aqua went for these back planets here first, before the front planet. So, but in any case, now not deciding to do that, so Aqua is going to be able to bomb this planet out, and now engaging with the turrets here, which might be a bit premature, although he does have these javelins, so he's going to be able to kill the turrets, but might lose a couple of frigates here. in the process, yeah. So losing a bit of ships here to kill these turrets. So still, I mean, yeah, this is quite even now then, I think, because yeah, bombing this planet is going to take quite a bit of time for Aqua, and actually losing a lot of ships here to these turrets. So yeah, a bit prematurely engaging into these turrets, I think, but we'll see. I mean, yeah, it's not like this looks too bad right now for our green player either. Our green player is going in here to try to defend this, and I mean, is he gonna be able to defend this? I think that he might be able to, honestly. Given that he has planets, or that he has factories like on this planet. Okay, so he doesn't have factories on this planet. How many factories does he have on his home world here? He has... Okay, so he has his first factory here on the home world. So I don't think Garen can contest this then, because there's 2 capital ships here, and he's not going to have enough production here to send in more ships. He's simply not going to have enough production here. There's no pirates yet either. So not prioritizing the pirates here, and yeah, Garen is simply going to have to retreat. And this is way too much here from Aqua. Aqua has way too superior fleet here. He has a lot of also, I mean, these turrets are not really going to help, I think, because there's cruisers here as well that have been captured with the Rapture. So now there's a lot of ships here being lost by Garen, I think. And the Akan here is not going to do too much difference, I don't think. So interesting here, it seems Aqua is in a commanding position here in this particular fight. Meanwhile, we see that our orange player Danny didn't go for these planets in the center, which I was kind of expecting. I think going for these center planets would have been a really nice play, but now instead opting to go in to attack his opponent, and it does seem like he is very superior fleet here though. So our yellow player Felingius is really, really in trouble here, it seems like. I mean, there's just 2 turrets here, and now the Akan is trying to jump out towards Orange Planet. So... Oh, and this is actually... I didn't notice this, but it seems like the Orange Planet is actually next to this planet, which is kind of a hostile minor faction, I think. So there might be a raid coming in here soon to the orange world, which would be quite annoying here for Danny, our orange player. But yeah, I mean, yellow doesn't really seem to be putting up too much resistance now. Now the Akan is being attacked very heavily. He's gonna try to jump in towards Danny's planet, but I mean, now I think the correct play here from Danny is to just keep the egg here, his capital ship here, and bomb the planet. And the corvettes should be... I think the corvettes have been rallied towards the Gardas here, but yeah, I should probably focus the ships that are closer. And now deciding to go back to kill this Akan, which I think is... I don't really like this move. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like this move. Because, I mean, the Akan here is so fast, he's never going to be able to kill it. Akan is jumping in here, though. Is this a hostile minor faction? Is this a hostile minor faction? The Akan might actually go down here, in that case. Okay, so it isn't going to go down. No, the Avon is actually a friendly minor faction, so it's actually going to get repair over here. That's actually quite nice, and yeah, the Akan is simply going to get away. So I think that Danny should simply just keep his pressure up now against the yellow worlds. I mean, it seems like his yellow teammate simply doesn't have anything here to contest Danny. So Danny should simply just win, I think. So not recognizing kind of his fleet advantage here. Okay, now he's going in. So very, very nice. So now he's going in. And there's a few turrets here, but not much. So I think he can still just crush this, no? Like, he can just crush this from Felingius. There's not too much here, and... I mean, just mix in a couple of raiders here, and these turrets aren't going to do anything to Danny's fleet. And I think Danny should focus the factory or the opposing fleet here, I think. So now Canrex come in. Okay, very nice. Canrex are going to be able to deal with the turrets. So very nice fight here. And meanwhile, on the other side, we can see that Aqua is now going in on the offensive instead. Has managed to mass up 3 capital ships here, which is quite strong. It doesn't have too much of a sub-cap fleet though, and the sub-cap fleet of Garen is quite massive. Only has 1 cap ship, but his sub-cap fleet is quite large compared to Aqua's. So Aqua's going to be forced to retreat here now, especially with a couple of turrets here. So Aqua is attempting to capture some of these ships here, just like a drive-by. He's actually going to capture one of these pirate corsairs now. He's heading back. So intense here. I don't think Aqua is going to be able to break this because there's constantly new turrets being built, and oh, another, yeah, so I think that looking at this, seems like the green fleet is quite strong, but of course 3 cap ships, I might be underestimating 3 cap ships. I don't know. I mean, one huge factor here is that Garen, our green player, doesn't yet have factories close by. He does have 2 factories now on his homeworld, so that is pretty good, but not being able to build ships here as fast as he might have if he's had other factories close by. But now dissuading his opponent from attacking further, so Aqua's fleet is actually going back now. And looking at the other side of the map, as I suspected, it seems that our orange player Danny just simply has a superior fleet and is now going to start bombing out this ice planet from Felingus. So looking quite good here for Danny. Now I think his main goal here should just be to cement this ice planet and just make it as impenetrable as he can. Then he can start pushing further. Or the second option would be to just push into this right away. But taking a look at this, he's gonna have to hurry here because there's a lot of guard that's being built. So there's 416 supply now from our yellow player. So attacking into this is not going to be too easy. However, he should be able to just capture this plant and play a little bit slower, and he should have a permanent edge. Our green player Garen has gone back now to capture his back plants once again. So kind of banking on the fact that his teal player isn't going to attack, and our teal player seems to not be too excited about attacking either. So Garen being correct about that. Now our teal player Aqua is going back to capture this irradiated planet. And might be able to capture a couple of more Harkas here as well. So seems like the game has kind of calmed down now, and we might expect this to go on for a little bit longer. At least on the upside. But with regards to our orange and yellow player down here, it seems that orange might be kind of slowly squeezing his opponent now if he plays correctly. So now bombing this out, it's 1 health. Bombing this now, capturing the ice planet. And I'm very curious to see now what Danny is going to decide to do with this ice planet. Actually really curious to see what he's going to do. So, because this is kind of critical here, right, I think, like from Danny. So very nice here, upgrading 1 defense point. I really like that. So very nice here from Danny. Really nice here, going for 1 defense point. And also, oh, now the yellow fleet is coming in. Yellow fleet is coming in and he's not noticing. Okay, now he's noticing. Very nice. So going back, so yellow is going to try to fight for this. And I think Danny should just stay here. Our orange player should just stay here now and really try to defend this position, because I mean the fleets are even enough here to the point where Danny could simply defend this, I think. So now very nice. Okay, so the yellow fleet is going to retreat once again. I think yellow should probably fight for this because he's going to be Like, if he wants to fight for this, he should probably fight this now. Because it's just gonna get more and more difficult. I mean, yeah, Danny's gonna be able to set up a couple of defenses here even, and more factories. Furthermore, the planet's gonna get even higher health, so just going in and bombing this is gonna be quite difficult too. And I mean, meanwhile, Danny's actually capturing planets here in the center now using a secondary fleet, so quite nice positional play here as well. Danny's once again kind of outperforming here with his split colonization. So very nice play here from Danny in a commanding position. Does have a level 6 egg. Setting up defenses here, going for some extra defense points. Oh, and we're gonna actually, while Danny is kind of building up here, we're gonna take a look up here once again, because now Teal has decided to make a second attempt, but I mean, at this point, there's a starbase over here now. So I don't really see how Aqua can fight into this. Like, planet is very high health here as well. Now sending in his fleet, he's trying to go around the planet, but... So what's Aqua's plan here? Is he gonna bomb the planet here, or is he gonna just jump past the... He's gonna try to jump past the starbase, isn't he? Alright, so this is a very interesting play. Very, very interesting play. But it's a very interesting play, but I don't... Like, this is very, very risky. It's a very, very risky player from Aqua, because his reinforcements are gonna get intercepted here by the defenses of green, and... I mean, if he doesn't have enough fleet here, the green fleet can simply chase it down now. So Aqua is risking a lot here by going for this. Now might risk losing a lot of his fleet. And he is going to go past the defenses. He is going to go past the defenses. So now jumping into this asteroid here. And the green fleet is reacting, so it is kind of going around now. Going through the oceanic planet up towards the ice planet. And I mean, yeah, the scary thing here is that, you know, with the starbase phase jump jamming ability being a thing, it's gonna be very difficult to run away from here as well. Like, if his fleet is gonna try to run away now, if Aqua's fleet is gonna attempt to run away, then it's gonna have a lot of trouble, like, jumping out of this grab well, and he might lose a lot of fleet. But in any case, it seems like Aqua does have a lot of cap ships, so he's gonna be bombing these planets quite fast. And I mean, looking at the green fleet, it doesn't seem like he has too much here. Okay, so he has 500 supply. That's actually not too bad. He does have 5 cap ships as well, so a lot of cap ships here from our green player. So green's fleet is quite good here, like, comparatively speaking, to our teal player Aqua. Aqua is gonna bomb this out, but he's now gonna find himself in a lot of trouble maybe, because his green fleet is gonna be chasing here. So very interesting to see how this develops. In the meanwhile, our orange player Danny is playing correct here, I think. Now cementing himself on this ice planet, setting up a couple of more defenses and some more factories, and is in the meantime trying to be a little bit annoying. Now sending in his raiders here to try to deal some damage towards the teal fleet. Even going after the Akan here. The Akan is dropping radiation bombs though, which is gonna... Yeah, I think that the raiders of orange should probably stay away from this Akan, because the Akan deals a lot of damage to these corvettes. Now trying to kill this Temple of Communion to prevent some culture from being built. So still nice here from Danny, very nice play here, I think. And I mean, he's reaching the point now where he could simply, like, because the planet's very high health now, it's not gonna be easy to bomb it, and he is definitely reaching the point now where he could just simply use his positional advantage. Now could easily jump into this ice planet and start, like, pressuring over here. And the yellow fleet isn't simply not in a good position to defend this, because he has to jump twice here to defend. So he would have to jump through the orange planet and then up to the ice planet. And now we need to take a look at what's going on around here, because now the green fleet and the teal fleet is now engaging with each other. So the green fleet is trying to push the teal fleet out of their system. We can see that the Akan is being heavily focused, now going to be crippled soon. A lot of ships focusing it. It's not going to go down, I don't think. However, the Akan is going to be out of the fight. And now, the only question is there enough here for the green fleet to defend this? And it does seem like he has quite a bit here. Hark is here for the green fleet, and also 2 Colts and also a Marsa. So I think that the green fleet should probably just focus cap ships here. The teal fleet is going to jump after the Akan now, trying to focus it. The Akan is jumping back and forth to attempt to prevent some damage here, and it's going to be able to jump out once again. And now is the teal fleet going to chase is the question. I think chasing here is quite dangerous, but yeah, it's just going to engage with the green fleet here instead. Now Caleb's are going to get built here from our green player Garen. And in the long run here, I don't think that Aqua will be able to fight this, because there's just going to be too much reinforcements here for our... Oh wow, so oh my god. Okay, so Aqua actually making a nice play here, recalling to his planet. I didn't see that. I actually didn't see that, but very nice here from Aqua. Then, so I see what he was doing then, because I thought that this play was very, very risky. So going through this starbase, but actually had the recall here to get out whenever he wanted. So I think this was nice play here from Aqua then, actually dealing some nice harassment damage and getting out. So very, very nice here from our teal player Aqua. And now his fleet has spawned back together on his homeworld. And he's gonna head over to capture some of the planets over here. So we're gonna go for a asteroid here now. To increase his economy a little bit more. Alright. And the green fleet is also going to go back and capture some of these planets here in the back. So the game has calmed down here once again. And very nice here. I think that Danny is doing correct play here. Now going in to bomb this ice planet. Very, very nice. Which is very, very nice. And the teal fleet is going to go over now to try and defend. So, okay. So this looks pretty good here from Orange still. Now he's going to jump in here to try to get this asteroid. So, okay, so this is nice. This is nice. Now there's a cap ship coming in here from Teal. So Teal is going to be able to bomb this planet out. The derelict here has been taken yet. So Aqua might be able to capture this. The Teal player might be able to capture this derelict here, which is a quite nice derelict. And it does simply seem like the game has calmed down once again. Now the green fleet is all the way back here, trying to capture some back planets, as I said. Which means he's not going to be doing anything particularly aggressive soon. And I think Orange is kind of the one who has the initiative here. Our Orange player Danny playing very well. Actually has a commanding position here in this game, being very, very annoying against the opposing team. Actually requiring 2 people to defend even. And we can see actually that the yellow fleet is kind of stuck over here. It's not like daring to jump into this ice planet to contest it. And in any case, the ice planet here of Danny is very high health. It's 3,500 health now, which is going to take a long time to bomb with just the 1 capital ship that our yellow player has over here. Luckily, it seems like Yellow has scouted this now, so he's going to jump into this planet to try to kill off some of these factories, maybe. So, actually has a couple of ships here focusing the turrets and the factories now, which I think is nice. The Orange fleet is coming back to defend. So, now the question is Danny going to be able to hold this? So, so the yellow... Our yellow player does seem to be a little bit scared here once again. So, going back here once more. At this point, I would like to just take a breather here and take a look at research from some of these players. So we can see that Aqua is going 3-3. are now researching illuminators, so it's gonna go into a higher tier ship. Has 1,000 supply researched, and is going to be able to get 1,500 soon. And once he has these illuminators, he's going to be a much bigger threat. And as we all know, the tier 3 economy from Advent is very, very strong. So once Aqua has been able to scale up into tier 3 around here, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with indeed. And Felingus also, his teammate Felingus is also kind of pushing into the tier 3 mark here. Not quite getting there in terms of civilian research, but is going to be able to get there soon enough. Has researched the Harkis though. And while the fighting is going on around here, I just want to take a look at, because it doesn't seem like any of these players are actually going to want to fight with each other. So we're actually going back now. Danny has a very large fleet here. Actually has a superior fleet to all the players. Actually, or no, Felingus actually has an equal fleet though. So that's nice. Danny is tier 3, is gonna try to mash a lot of Canrex. So a lot of Canrex here in the favor of Danny. Is researching as much of this tier 2 technology as he can. Not quite going tier 3 Empire yet, so we'll see whenever he decides to do that. And I think Garen is also going tier 3, so kind of a tier 3 game here so far. What type of ships does Garen have? Does he have... No, he hasn't researched cruisers yet. So I think Garen should probably research cruisers here, it would significantly improve his fleet. I mean, our teal player Aqua is now gonna start pumping illuminators here very, very soon. Yeah, we can already see some illuminators coming out here from our teal player. So definitely it seems like our green player Garen needs to kind of match this research now. Needs to go into these cruisers now to try to contest this. Definitely needs to do that, I think. Meanwhile, this game is developed into a very, very calm state. Once again, there's a starbase here from our green player Garen, so difficult to attack into this. Meanwhile, Aqua is just building up stuff over here. There's a couple of turrets here, and the Garen doesn't seem to be very optimistic about attacking into this. And meanwhile, Danny is kind of just sitting here now, not leaving his planet. I mean, I would like to take a look here at Danny's research, though. I think getting a starbase up in here would be extremely powerful. Yeah, now researching. Yeah, very, very nice here. I think, yeah, very nice here. So it's going to restart researching the starbase now. I think this is very nice from Danny. It's very, very nice from Danny. Now researching the starbase. It's going to be able to get it eventually. It probably should get some more research rate up in here. Yeah, Danny should probably get some more research rate up in here. And now actually realizing this, we can see he's actually, right as I said it, he's actually building these adjunct labs for some extra research rate. So very, very nice. Very, very nice. And does have the Endurium now to build it as well. So nice here from Danny. Now, once Danny cements himself here with a starbase, and probably a couple of more defenses, his army could, for reals, start using this positional advantage. And I think this is... Oh my god, I have to take a look at this. What the heck is this? Where are the pirates coming in here from the deep space? This is like Vasari pirates, like living out here in deep space. So seems we have converted some of these pirates into Vasari now. So, all right, pirates are pirate reinforcements are coming in. Very, very nice. We'll see what impact this has on the game. So nice. Danny's now building the starbase, or at least he's queued it up. Very nice. So here it comes. And probably should itemize it as well. Should probably make a couple of Regeneration base, yeah, very nice. So he's actually getting regeneration base now up in here as well, which are going to help the starbase out. So this is very, very nice. Now the yellow fleet is actually going to keep jumping in. And at this point, I think that yellow fleet should attack now because... And it is actually going to do that. So it's going to be a very intense fight now. Is he going to be able to fight this here from Danny? Taking a look at the supply here, it's actually a slight advantage here for Danny, but it does seem like our yellow player has the slight research advantage because he has 10 Harkas up in here. Although there isn't too many Harkas yet. And the yellow fleet is now attempting to split. And what's worrying here for me is that there are 56 Gardas here, which is both very good and very bad, because the... I guess, yeah, the Gardas are going to be able to deal with the Corvettes and the Candrax now. And, oh wow, so now Teal is actually coming in to help here once again, so... wow, Danny's actually going to get pushed out now, I think. And our green player is making the correct move here, I think, noticing that Aqua is on the other side of the map, now going into counterattack here on the other side. And I mean, there's a lot of cap ships here from our green player, Garen. So I think that this means that Aqua is not going to be able to defend now on this side. So very double-edged sword here in this fight. And seems like Danny is going to try to fight this out. And the starbase is being built. And no one is focusing the starbase. So it's going to start, like, spawn here with a lot of health. Now there's a starbase advantage here from Danny. And I think it's going to be very devastating here for our teal player and yellow player if they lose this fight. Because... if they lose this fight and can't break this starbase, then it simply seems like our green player is winning here on this side. Now, Teal is actually losing a lot of his cap ships now. He's actually going to keep losing a couple of cap ships here. And yeah, I mean, green can just start bombing the planet now, I think. Could simply just go around the planet and start bombing it. And meanwhile, it seems like Danny has actually... maybe has the resources to hold this. So there's a starbase here now. There's a lot of ships going down now, though, for the orange fleet. However, there's still a lot of skirmishers here. So taking a look at this combined supply, we can see that Felingus and Aqua are out supplying Danny quite heavily. But of course there is a starbase here, but it is going down now. It's going to lose a bit of health now. It's a shield burst here in 36 seconds. And the starbase is doing a lot of work. Then he's gonna now try to jump out with his cap ship that's being focused. It's gonna get the shield burst, so it is going to get out. So very nice here from Danny. Now the teal and yellow fleet is gonna turn around. And starbase here, should we keep moving in towards the fleet? I think that the rest of the orange fleet should probably just retreat here. Now it's dying to the AoE. Oh wow, so it does seem like our yellow fleet and our teal fleet might be able to overpower this after all. Because a lot of orange ships has died now already, and this starbase by itself might not be enough, I don't think. I mean, even though it's very strong, it's just single starbase. Yeah, so I think that the yellow and the teal fleet are going to be able to break this, so... yeah, double-edged sword here now. Now Danny has kind of lost this position to the yellow, combined pressure of the yellow and teal fleet. However, they have compensation for this. Now the green fleet is going in here to bomb. And Aqua is trying to send out some illuminators here to stop this, but it's not going to be very successful, I don't think. There are ships here now trying to chase the... progenitor. Are they going to be able to kill it? If they kill this progenitor, it would be very huge. It's already charging the phase jump, so it is going to be able... oh, but it's getting stunned. Well, I was about to get stunned by the Marsa, but apparently able to phase jump out anyway. And yeah, a little bit sad here for a green player, because getting that progenitor would have been a huge deal. Maybe could have even chased this now. And I mean, green has a lot of cap ships here, so very, very strong fleet here from our green player. And what's worrying now, though, is that our orange player Danny kind of lost his entire fleet here. So our orange player doesn't really have a fleet left now, I think. He has like 300 supply, which is not a lot. So It's gonna be in a rebuilding phase now for a while. Now the teal fleet, the rest of the teal fleet is going back to defend, but can they even defend this? I mean, there's a lot of ships here. It's now bombing this planet out. The Illuminators are trying to focus the Marsa. Illuminators are attempting to focus the Marsa, so the Marsa is gonna have to run away. Now it's retreating back to the yellow planet. It's going back to the yellow planet over here. So the Marsa is probably going to end up going down here, which is unfortunate for Garen. But there's a lot of ships here left, so yeah, very, very double-edged game here. Now Orange is going to have to go back and play defense for a bit, because he doesn't really have a fleet. And I mean, if Yellow just simply pushes into Orange now, I don't think that our Orange player, Danny, would survive even. Because, yeah, there's a lot of Yellow ships here left. 700 supply here from our Yellow player, Felingus. And while they are capturing this derelict or this wreckage from the starbase over here, they are trying to bomb out this planet, which is very high health though. So only 2 cap ships bombing. This is going to buy a lot of time here for our Orange player. And we can see here, yeah, so this is quite huge as well. I mean, Felingus, our Yellow player, does have pillaged war chest researched. So each planet damage that he deals here is gonna be converted into credits, which is really, really huge. This is gonna be a huge credit boost here for Felingus. He's gonna be able to make a lot of ships here if he wants to. And our Orange player, Danny, just simply doesn't have anything right now. Did his cap ship survive though? Yeah, so his cap ship did survive, which is really, really huge. So I don't really know where it is, but okay, so it's over here. It's over here harassing a little bit, which is nice. So he manages to capture another planet over here by the pirate planet. And meanwhile, the teal fleet is attempting to chase the green fleet out of its system. And I do think he's going to be successful at doing this, because, I mean, looking at the supply here, it seems like our teal player Aqua does have an advantage. And yeah, I mean, our green player has researched Javelis now, but doesn't really have too many of them. So haven't really been able to transition into cruisers fast enough. And now seems like Aqua just simply has the advantage because he has a lot of Illuminators here already. And yeah, it seems like Aqua is going to be able to push green now. There's no starbase here on this oceanic planet, so Garen's going to have to retreat back towards his starbase on this ice planet over here. And yeah, now it seems like Aqua is in a commanding position. Now going to push up in here and probably be able to kill a couple of more cap ships, or at least is cool here. Could use a little bit more bombing power though. I would have liked to see a little bit more bombing power here for Aqua. Would be very helpful if he could get this planet to go down a bit quicker. And manages to kill the Cool, I think, or no, leaving it alone. And now attempting to focus this Dunov instead, which is going to go down, no problem. This is going to go down. And I think Yellow playing a little bit slow here, but in any case, now deciding to jump in, which I think is nice. So the sub-cap fleet here is going to go attack Danny on this volcanic planet. Alright. So he's going to go back here and attack Danny on this volcanic planet. And there's just a sub-cap fleet here so far, but he's going to be able to kill a couple of these factories now. Although he does seem to have his army on hold position. So, not gonna attack it just yet. And meanwhile, Danny is kind of trying to rebuild, I think. Yeah. Mashing the ship button as fast as he can, but playing catch-up here is gonna be very difficult for Danny. So, definitely gonna be a difficult game here for Danny for sure. Has actually retreated back to his homeworld now. And has set up a starbase because he simply wants to defend against yellow at this point. So both players here on the back foot from our orange, yeah, both players here on the right hand side on the back foot at this point. And with that, I am going to take a break now and keep casting the game for part 2, so see you in a bit. And hello and welcome back for this second part of this game, and as we can saw before, we saw that our tag team of green and orange were on the back foot, and we're going to continue the action from here. It seems like our teal player Aqua is now trying to attack into our green player Garen. However, of course, there is a starbase here, as we noted before, which makes this a bit difficult. And furthermore, there's only Tempest here out of our teal player Aquas, which means that there's no Pierce and nothing to deal with these starbases. The Illuminators are starting to roll in, as well as a couple of captured Yavlis cruisers, but as of right now, this isn't going to be enough. Although it looks like Aqua could possibly take a secondary route into his opponent's system. As we can see that the pathway leading up from this oceanic planet up to this asteroid is completely unguarded. And now we can see that our green player isn't gonna let this fly just for free. He's now jumping in his army to try to defend this. Our green player Garen has a ton of cap ships here, and I do think he has the better army, because there's just Tempest here, which are not too great the state of the game against these high tier cruisers. So Aqua forced to retreat once again, and this side looks kind of stable now, I guess, because there's like, looking here, is like a bunch of ships rolling in from Aqua's side. So another progenitor here that's actually level 6, so it should have the revive ability, so it's currently recharging, but it will be ready for this fight. And now it's curious here to see if Aqua wants to fight. Oh wow, is this progenitor actually going to go down here? It might actually go down. There's a ton of Javelis, and it's getting double stunned here by the Marsa. Not too much damage yet, but now going through the armor, going through the shield, attempting to focus it, but it's not going to go down. It is, maybe. It's getting stunned once again. It looked like it was stunned once again, but it actually manages to get out. Okay, so Aqua's progenitor lives to see another day, and this fight is going to continue. Aqua trying now to trade his ships for some cap ships over green. This cap ship is running away. It's getting repaired by the Hushiko robotics cruisers, though. The Hushikos aren't following it, so now it has no repair anymore. It's quite tanky, but there's a ton of Tempest here for our teal player Aqua. And I mean, Garen has to be careful here about not losing too many of these cap ships. I mean, he's trading here quite well, I think, but losing these cap ships isn't really that good. Major investment here. And I think Garen should simply just keep his cap ships close to the Hushiko robotics cruisers, and he would probably be fine here. Another progenitor is coming back in. Meanwhile, on the other side, we can see that, of course, as we saw before, our orange player Danny lost basically his entire fleet and is now kind of turtling up here at his homeworld. Has managed to cement the starbase here, and kind of trying to rebuild his fleet to match the pressure of our yellow player. Our yellow player Felingius has a great fleet now, and is pushing into Danny's system. And it will be interesting to see what he decides to do, because right now he's bombing out this planet, and his subcap fleet is kind of going upwards around here. And I think a fine play here would be to send his subcap fleet here to help his teammate out, maybe. Because now, okay, so now now Garen has to go back now, kind of getting overwhelmed here by the subcap force of Aqua. Ton of cap ships here for our green player Garen, but not too much of a subcap fleet to match it, so And I mean, trading cap ships for these smaller ships is not really worth it, so kind of has to go back for now. Aqua now bombing this planet out. He's gonna get another planet here soon. And of course, yeah, looks like, yeah, once again, I'm repeating myself here, but really, you can really see here that our orange and green player are on the back foot, trying to get back into this game. I mean, Aqua should probably just capture this planet now and try to cement this. And as I said, like, doesn't have to attack into this starbase here by Garen. Like, there's a starbase here, and going this way seems kind of unnecessary in that case. I think that, okay, so yeah, I think you should probably go in this direction. Now they're asking, I'm actually reading the chat now, they're actually asking if they should go for attacking yellow here. So our green player and our orange player is trying to make something happen. It's now gonna try to double attack our yellow player, which I think is kind of might work, because this yellow fleet is very strong, but against two players, I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, oh, there's a ton of Candrax here from our orange player, Danny. Has managed to get a bunch of Candrax. Will he be able to kill a couple of cap ships here? There's a ton of Gardas here for our yellow player, Felingus, so the Candrax getting semi-neutralized by those. Now jumping back here, trying to run away from this double tag team. And Aqua doing the correct play here, I think, ignoring the starbase, going for this asteroid, and this is some heavy pressure now, because... and yeah, so this is some heavy pressure here now by Aqua. And now, okay, so this is kind of... it's kind of interesting now. Now they're actually... Okay, so their yellow player Felingus is running away to his own planet. Now he has to be kind of on his toes, because he needs to recognize what his teammate is doing. So our yellow player Felingus needs to kind of recognize now that his blue player is... his teal player is putting out a lot of pressure on this side. And of course green is going to go back to try to defend this. And in the meantime, I think that our yellow player should then recognize that he should maybe win here against the orange fleet. Well, the orange fleet is actually, I don't know, man. Like, this many Candrax is, I mean, yeah, Candrax are pretty damn strong right now in the current state of the game, and especially against the yellow fleet here, containing a lot of Harkas. I think that the Candrax will be quite strong. What I like here about the yellow fleet, though, is that there's 36 Gardas here now, so I think still think that the yellow fleet should simply just win here. He just has to be careful about his cap ships. I mean, if the Candrax focus the cap ships, maybe they can run through some of the PD. He's now attempting to jump in again, so I think this is nice here by yellow, or yellow player. So, yeah, oh my god, there's so many Candrax here from our orange player, Danny. He has these fabricator cruisers as well that are building the Candrax here straight on the battlefield. So very, very nice here by Danny. Going back here, we see that Aqua is continuing to apply pressure here on these asteroids, now pushing in closer and closer to the green homeworld. The teal fleet, Aqua's fleet has gone back now to try to capture some more planets, and oh my god, so he's actually going back here to capture this planet. This is a very interesting decision. Now his capship fleet is here trying to bomb by itself. However, this looks a bit risky now, I think. I mean, what if the green fleet just chases this? I mean, the green subcap fleet by itself should be enough to handle this. Like, there's a lot of Javelis here in the green fleet. These cap ships are bombing very fast, though. Oh, they are... Oh, and that's why. No, that's why. I think Aqua is making the completely correct play, because... Actually, I was thinking about this now again. He actually does have recall. The unity ability recall. So this is a very nice play then. I mean, he can just go in and harass this and simply recall his fleet whenever he wants. So I take back what I said. This isn't risky at all. This is like really nice play here from Aqua. utilizing his unity abilities to the max to try to harass his opponent. And the green fleet is kind of lagging behind here, attempting to recapture some of these planets, but developing them back is going to cost quite a bit. And in the meanwhile, Aqua is capturing these rich planets up here. And now we can see that the yellow fleet has gone in, which I think is a fine move. The yellow fleet needs to be careful to not have these Gardas in the AoE, because the Gardas are nice against the Candrax, but they are also quite fragile, so needs to watch out for the AoE here. He doesn't want them to go down. The Gardas are kind of standing in the AoE still, which is not great. And the Gardas are kind of neutralizing some of these missiles, but there's a ton of Candrax left, 140 of them. Now they get hit by the radiation bombs. And there's going to be rallying ships in here from the yellow world. A bunch of more Gardas, a bunch of more Harkas. Alright. And now the orange fleet's kind of running away. I'm not sure I like this. The orange fleet maybe should just commit to fighting here. The Gardas are actually neutralizing a lot of these missiles. It's actually neutralizing a lot of these missiles. I mean, the only way I think... it's 40 Gardas. 40 Gardas is a lot, man. So, yeah, I think that the yellow fleet simply just win this, no? Simply just wins this slowly, you know? I mean, the thing about Candrax is they're surprisingly durable, though. They have a surprising amount of health, so they take quite a bit of time to kill, which is a factor here. I think our yellow player makes a cool play here as well, trying to spread out his fleet. But yeah, now the orange fleet is trying to focus the cap ships, but the cap ships are now jumping out of the grab well. And here comes another AoE here from our orange player Danny, so this is kind of the only play he has to get rid of these Gardas. It's kind of the only play that Danny has to get rid of these Gardas, and it's still 43 Gardas here left. And is the Candrax count shrinking here for Danny? I'm not sure. I mean, he can build a lot of them here. His fabricator cruisers have gone down, or at least he has just one left. Yes, he has one left. Very intense fight here. Oh my god. So there's just more and more Gardas here. I'm kind of looking here at the ship menu. I'm checking at like what type of ships are actually disappearing. Now the yellow fleet is deciding to focus the cap ship there. The cap ship is going to attempt to run away. And I mean, okay, so this runs away now. Now the green fleet is actually coming in to help defend. So the green fleet is coming in to help defend against the yellow fleet. So very grindy fight here, but Candrax are very, very strong, which means that yeah, the yellow fleet is kind of forced to run away. Yeah, Candrax are so strong right now, man. Like, yeah, I think they're so strong. They're so strong for what they do, and even with PD, it's very difficult to fight this. And I mean, I think the correct play here from our yellow player is to simply just build his own missiles. That's been my conclusion here. I think that these Gardas are nice, but should probably transition from Harkas into his own Javelis here, his own missile ships. Because Harkas actually do quite poorly against Candrax. Harkas do quite poorly against Candrax. Probably like, yeah, Candrax kind of act as a counter unit to them. So should probably transition here into Javelis. I'm not sure if he's doing that. No, he isn't. So our yellow player Felingius is, I might have said orange before, but yeah, our yellow player Felingius is now trying to go 2k supply, which is a fine move. Which means he's going to outscale our orange player Danny eventually, because Danny is not going tier 4 here. So he's just going to be stuck on 1500 supply here for a while longer. Meanwhile, Aqua is scaling very, very hard, has gone tier 4 in both camps here. And is also attempting to go 2k supply. So, yeah, both Felingius and Aqua are scaling to 2k supply now. Which means that yeah, our green player Garen and our teal player Aqua are even more putting their enemies on a clock. More fighting going on up in here, but the orange Kenrek fleet is overpowering these Harkas, and yeah, Felingius has to run away once again. And a couple of turrets here as well. Kind of difficult to break this now, honestly. And I think the yellow fleet can break this, but he needs to have... he can't go Harkas anymore. Yeah, this is the thing about Harkas. Like, Harkas are very nice for like getting your fleet stronger quickly. But Harkas aren't very supply efficient unit. Which means that once both players reach a maxed out fleet, the Harkas are actually going to perform quite poorly. So Harkas are good for making your army stronger quicker, but once you are like maxed out, or both players are maxed out, the power ceiling of these guys are not as great as the Javelis. So I think that now, once our yellow player has time, he should probably transition into Javelis here. And oh wow, what is this? Now we see that the teal fleet is going to attack Garen's homeworld even. Very, very aggressive play, and I think this is like quite nice here from Aqua, because again, like Aqua has this recall and it looks like he actually used it now, looking at this. So it seems like his fleet is just gonna go back now. Here comes the green fleet attempting to attack it, and now it's, yeah, the teal fleet is just tagging out here to his homeworld. So going back to his homeworld here to attempt to make another attack. This will give our green player Garen some while to try to come back in this game, though. I mean, it's a bit curious though. I wonder if Aqua could simply have fought the green fleet here. Like, the green fleet is not like too much. Yeah, Aqua's fleet is quite scary, which means he should maybe have tried to fight this, but yeah. In any case, going for the safe play. And the yellow fleet is now transitioning over to this asteroid. So, seems like the phase lanes have kind of swapped this around. So, the green fleet, sorry, the yellow fleet can jump into this asteroid now, capturing that. And probably now a good idea, since our orange player Danny has cemented so many turrets here on this volcanic planet. The correct play here from our yellow player would probably be to head north, to head up in here to pressure some more planets. But oh well, it's actually a starbase here, which I kind of take back what I said then. A starbase make this quite risky. And yeah, I mean, once again the game has kind of calmed down, but of course, as I said before, Aqua, our teal player, is heading towards the 2k supply here slowly but surely. Has also queued up the Titan. And this is going to take a lot of time to research, but once it's researched, it's of course going to propel him to a new level of power, never seen before. And as well for Felingius here, he is transitioning into the Kvarkov, so going for command ship. Already has the 2k supply research, has now like pushing up into the heavy amounts of supply here, is queuing up a lot of ships. I can take a look here. Yeah, he's queuing up a lot of ships. Is queuing up more Harkas though. He's queuing up more Harkas though, which I don't really like. I don't really like this from Felingius, because I mean, looking at the orange fleet is just mass Canrax, 177 Canrax. So massive amount of Canrax here, and yeah, Harkas are not gonna cut it here. Like, the Harkas do not do well against Canrax. So fleet composition wise here, I don't think this is the correct play. So Felingius, I mean, even though Felingius has 2k supply here, yeah, it's gonna be difficult to break this because this. I mean, I don't think he wins against this. I mean, it's really curious here. I mean, I even think that Danny could perhaps even go in here now. I think that Danny could perhaps even attack now. Like, there's a couple of Gardas here. Or there's a lot of Gardas actually, which actually do make a difference. But yeah, I mean, if our orange player Danny had something here to kill the Gardas, I think he could simply maul over the yellow fleet right now. Because his fleet composition of mass Kandrax simply just counters the Harka fleet. So yeah, Danny needs to be a bit... if Danny can just... Oh wow, so now... Oh wow, so the yellow fleet... I actually didn't look here now, but now I'm seeing this, that yellow is jumping into the green world to attack this, but it is risky because... there's a starbase here now, which has the face jamming. So it's going to be more difficult for our yellow fleet to jump out. And if our yellow fleet... As I said, like, the yellow fleet will have trouble to deal with this Kandrax, maybe. I mean... Yeah, except for these Gardas, the yellow fleet is going to have some trouble dealing with this now. And the yellow fleet needs to be very careful here about not getting mauled over by these ships. Now he's attempting to run away instantly, which I think is a good play. Because, yeah, the face jump is going to get jammed here by the starbase, but of course... Orange fleet has to travel across the Gravwell, so maybe the green fleet, yeah, probably the yellow fleet has to, will have time to jump out now. And yeah, our orange player Danny recognizes this, is now just jumping back. Meanwhile, there's a fight ensuing on this side. Aqua has decided to go on the offensive once again. Now has a large amount of Illuminators, which are attempting to walk up in here. There is a starbase here for Garen, so... or no, it's actually Felingius starbase. So Felingius has placed a starbase up in here. So very interesting. So it's actually a starbase for Aqua's teammate. And the green fleet is now retreating because he has slightly less supply. And of course the Advent fleet at this point in the game is very, very strong. Where's Aqua's cap ships though? Like, where's the rest of his fleet? I think that Aqua has more cap ships here somewhere, no? Actually not sure where it is, but in any case, here's the bulk of Aqua's fleet. I have to take a look here. I have to go... Actually want to take a look how many cap ships Aqua has. So okay, so he had like level 6 progenitor somewhere. So Unfortunately, I missed some of this because it seems like some of Aqua's cap ships has gone down. Because before it looked like he had like level 6 progenitors, but now they seem to be gone. So Aqua now trying to cement himself behind his teammates' starbase. He's now setting up a double starbase over here. So because he now owns this planet, he can actually build a starbase of his own. This is like Tech Enclave cheating here, kind of double starbasing their opponents without being Tech Enclave. And this starbase, of course, is just gonna stay here. And right, so Aqua has a very strong defensive position now. And as I suspected, we can see that the orange fleet consisting of these 214 Kandrax is not easy to deal with for the yellow fleet. This now, yeah, we see Danny has now maxed out his supply here at 1500. So can't really build any more, but yeah, I mean the yellow fleet, the problem for yellow is simply his fleet composition. Like he needs other types of ships than these Harkas. Because as I said, like Harkas don't really do well in maxed out fleet battles. They're better at, like, Harkas are very good for trading and for the mid game where you're constantly pushing into your opponent and want to mass a lot of supply quickly. But in these sort of maxed out fleet battles, they won't do too well, especially not against Kandrax because they counter it. So repeating myself once again, but yeah. But yeah, the unfortunate thing here for Danny though is that he's not really pushing any further here in terms of research. Unfortunately, he can go tier 4 now in terms of Empire research, but doesn't seem to be going for 2k supply yet, which means he's kind of stuck here behind the research of our yellow and teal player Aqua. And our teal player Aqua has now researched the Titan. He's now researched 2k supply, and you can be sure that Aqua is queuing this Titan up somewhere. I mean, where is he actually queuing it? It's has to be here somewhere, right? Yeah, so it's queued up in here. We can see the Titan Foundry has already been built, and Aqua is just waiting for the Quornium to complete here. Only needs one Quornium, and then the Titan is gonna start to get built. So, and I don't see, yeah, so this Titan is definitely gonna get built now. Oh, it's actually a fighting going on here now. And look at this, like, yeah, this is very curious. I mean, look at this, like, Felingus has 2k supply. 2k supply here for the Felingus, for a Felingus player, yellow. And still deciding to run away from all of these Candrax. So, I mean, a very, very strong unit indeed. Yeah, but yeah, the thing is, this doesn't really matter now. Oh wow, wait, look at this. Yeah, actually the phase lanes disappeared now, so this asteroid is kind of not connected to the star anymore. And wow, this means that our yellow fleet is actually kind of trapped down here now. I'm not sure exactly how much this will do. Oh wow, so the yellow fleet's actually jumping in now again. Yellow fleet is jumping in now again. It's gonna go over here, try to attack. And our orange player Danny is probably gonna just jump straight back again now that he sees this. So yeah, jumping straight back to try to defend. And using the help of the star base, he might be able to defend here still with these Canrax. Feeling he's just jumping back and forth also, now going back as well. So, right. And our teal player Aqua is just camping, waiting for his Titan to build. It hasn't really been queued up yet, so, or it has been queued up, sorry, but Quornium is just now completing, and now it's gonna start to build. Now the Titan is starting to build, 3%, 4%. And yeah, it's simply like 2k fleet here for Aqua with a bunch of cap ships. So even though this position looks kind of stale here, down by our orange player Danny and our yellow player Felingus, I think that once Aqua's Titan arrives here, these defenses are not gonna do enough, simply. And I think that Aqua is in a commanding position now. Indeed. Now deciding to go over here, which I don't know exactly why he's doing that, but might be trying to help his team in some way. And of course, with double starbase here, there's no world in which our green player can ever attack into this. So he simply has to sit here and wait. So, okay. I mean, this is like the critical thing here in the game now, I think, which I can't really see how our green and orange player are gonna get out of this, because they're kind of closed in and they're lagging behind so much in research now that it's just very, very rough. Very, very rough indeed. Felingus has 2k supply, going for more research. Meanwhile, Danny's finally going for tier 4. He's gonna go for the Titan research as well, but I don't think he's gonna have time to get it here. Aqua's Titan is already building. Of course, Garen is now also going for tier 4, but has a while before he can get the 2k supply. And yeah, I mean, it just looks very rough here for our green and orange player. So not really much to say, and they're kind of just sitting here now waiting to for the inevitable attack from teal and yellow. So commanding position here for Aqua and Felingus. The orange fleet is just simply jumping back and forth, attempting to be in as good of a position as possible to defend, but yeah, I mean the only way that teal, Aqua are teal player and Felingus are yellow player lose this, I think, is if they kind of get caught in a 2v1 somehow and kind of lose their entire fleet. So yeah, if like, suppose that Aqua jumps in here, there's a face jump inhibitor here, and he kind of gets caught in a 2 versus 1. I guess that's one way they could lose. That's one way they could lose. Or of course, if the same thing happens on this side, if like our yellow player jumps in to a face jump inhibitor somewhere, and which they do have here. If he kind of jumps into a face jump inhibitor and gets 2 versus 1. So, I mean, this is the only lose condition I see now for Aqua and Felingus. Only lose condition I see. So their win condition is to simply not get caught in a 2v1. That's their win condition here. As long as they don't do that, they're absolutely cooking here. Now Aqua's Titan is built. It's gonna go to level up on the pirates, I think, because he's sending it in this direction. The Aqua's Titan has spawned as level 2 as well. He might actually decide to. He might actually decide to unfriend this minor faction now. I'm not sure. No, he's not doing that. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Now heading towards the pirate grab well to kind of farm the pirate XP. Trying to farm the pirate XP here. Very nice, very nice. Meanwhile, yellow is just waiting here for Aqua to build up, to level up his Titan, and I mean this Titan is gonna level up to like level 4, yeah, at least level 4, like if it's alone up in here. And Aqua playing well here, I think, actually bringing some Guardians with him. Because, I mean, the Titan could actually lose a bit of health here against the... I mean, the Pirates are, like, surprisingly strong, but yeah, with a couple of Guardians up in here, I think the Titans can have more than enough durability to endure this. And yeah, simply fighting here, using his abilities. Aqua also going all in on the items here. Cybernetic plating, guiding mentor, get extra ship experience. And this hasn't built yet, of course, but he is researching it. Could probably use some research rate. Aqua could probably use some more research rate. He is getting it though. Yeah, he has like as much research rate almost as he wants. Oh wait, what is this? No, the Titan is going down. What? What am I watching? Oh my god, what am I watching? What am I watching? Oh my god, is the Pirates were this strong? Oh my goodness. What the heck is this? What? What? What just happened? What am I watching? What am I watching? I didn't even see what happened. It was just dead. It was just dead. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, well, that's one way to that's one way to lose a Titan. Oh god, Aqua. Oh god. What have you done, Aqua? What have you done? This was good. This was so good. It was so good, and it all fell apart. Yeah. It's what you say. The harder you fall, the larger you are, right? That's the saying. Yeah, that's the saying. But the other way around. I'm not very good at English, so bear with me here. Now Aqua is scouting this once again. I mean, they're still in a commanding position here. Don't get me wrong. That was just a very funny. That was just a very funny thing indeed. I've never seen this before. Pirate Galleons OP, I guess. So, but they're still in a commanding position. Aqua now going in to attack this starbase. Has a large amount of illuminators. Maybe should focus the phase jump inhibitor here to attempt to get it down before he can. So that he's certain that he could jump out if the green fleet comes back, which it is doing. Oh my god, is this... I mean, oh my god, are orange and green actually gonna make a comeback here? That would be actually insane. That would be completely huge. Very insane indeed. I mean, Aqua has killed the phase jump inhibitor now, so I don't think his fleet is gonna go down. And now it's attempting to retreat. I mean, the starbase is gonna jam this though. Starbase is gonna jam this phase jump, and Aqua is actually gonna decide to fight. No? Oh my god, his entire fleet isn't retreating. What is going on here? What's going on here? The green fleet is about to jump in, and it's actually very strong. There's a lot of cap ships. There's a lot of cap ships and a lot of missile ships as well. Oh my god, Aqua, be careful here, man. Like, what is this? What is this? Now the green fleet is coming in. And these ships aren't retreating. They're trying to focus the starbase, but... Oh my god, this simply means that this fleet is gonna go down. Maybe Aqua... Yeah... Okay, so why is Aqua actually doing this? I have to actually rationalize. I actually want to rationalize this somehow, because now he's gonna lose his entire fleet. Like maybe he, yeah, because the starbase is gonna jam the phase jump now, so he's gonna lose a lot of ships here. Unfortunately, maybe not too much though. Maybe not too much. He does lose a lot of ships here, man. Yeah. Could be worse, I guess. Now they actually have time to jump out. He lost quite a few ships, but not too much. And it seems like our yellow player Philingus has actually pieced the pirates, so the pirates are on his side now, being tech primacy and all. Is Aqua re-queuing his Titan here? Yeah, he is. So it's rebuilding. So. So Aqua is gonna have his Titan now once again in a bit. Meanwhile, what is Philingus doing? You see, is Philingus queuing his own Titan? He's actually queuing another command ship. So he's going for double command ship here. Not for the Titan, but for double command ship instead. And looking at Danny, he is now reaching 2k supply. Has a ton of metal here though. Has a ton of metal. Now the yellow fleet is jumping in, and Danny is just going all in on these Canrax now, which means that these cap ships are not going to be safe. I mean, yeah, still I think that Philingus needs to invest in like Yavlis, his own missiles here, or something. I mean, he has 52 Gardas, but they are gonna help against these Canrax, but I mean against this many Canrax, it's not gonna be enough. And what are these cap ships doing here alone? Now they're actually just going down for free. Oh no. Oh no, I don't see. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, what's actually happening? What am I watching here? Now the cap ships are going down. Oh no, no, no. And the Akan is gonna go down as well. Use the armistice. No. Ah. Yeah, missed using the armistice there, so the Akan is actually going down. And now the yellow fleet's jumping in. Perhaps he thought that the yellow fleet was jumping in behind him. But now looking at this, now the egg is actually in a quite vulnerable position. It might actually go down here, yeah. It's a huge fleet now firing at it. And it's gonna jump out pretty quickly though. But yeah, all of the cap ships here from Philingus going down now, so quite devastating. Aqua has his Titan rolling in once again. It is level 2, so we're once again back to the situation we were before. But of course, Aqua is gonna have some trouble now. Maybe, I don't know, man. Like this is a lot of looking at the fleet of our green player. He has a ton of Javelis, so I think that Garen is actually making a little bit better of a fleet comp. Like they're both our green player and our yellow player are now playing tech primacy. And in terms of fleet composition, I think that our green player is making a bit better decisions about his fleet composition than our yellow player. Unfortunately, because our yellow player is now still stuck on Harkas, is making good decisions once again with these Gardas, but yeah, he's not gonna have like the stuff here to deal with the Kandrax. The Kandrax are, I mean, yeah, the Gardas are kind of neutralizing the pressure of the Kandrax here, but they still have difficulty killing them, and these Kandrax can easily get rebuilt. Did the evacuator from our orange player go down? No, it didn't. It's just crippled somewhere on another grab well. Now the fight's gonna ensue. These Gardas are helping a lot though. But there's like, oh my god, there's just so many, man. Like, there's so many Kandrax. It's gonna take so long to kill this. So this is gonna be like a never-ending fight. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. And now what's happening here? Now Aqua does have his Titan, but can he actually go in? I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know if he can go in against this. Because like Titan is gonna get focused instantly against these guys. The Titan is gonna get focused instantly against these guys with missile ships. Looking again here now we see that our orange player Danny is firing off against these yellow ships, and it does look like he's winning very heavily. Like the Harkas can't do enough, and the PD is not enough either. I mean, there's just too many missiles here for the PD to deal with. And the Harkas count is shrinking very rapidly here. Nothing going down here for Danny. So, oh my god, so this means that our green player Garen and our orange player Danny might be making a comeback, because like if the yellow fleet goes down here, I don't see how it's gonna be able to defend. Then he's just gonna have as much lee room as he wants on this side. So that leaves it up to Aqua to go in here and fight maybe, but I mean, is he really gonna be able to fight this? I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, this is very unclear. There's a starbase here and there's a phase jump inhibitor. And look at this, there's actually... Oh, okay, so there's a flak field here, but it doesn't matter because Aqua just has beam weapons. And he's now gonna decide to jump in. Like, I'm not sure about this. This is very intense, and this is probably gonna spell the end of the game. Now, yeah, it seems like actually Danny and Garen are maybe gonna make a huge comeback here now. Because these Kandrax are just winning here. I mean, they're just destroying the yellow fleet. Yellow fleet not equipped to handle these missile ships. And meanwhile on this side, I think that the Titan is just gonna get giga-focused. The Titan is probably gonna get giga-focused here by the green fleet. Oh my god, no, okay, please green fleet, focus the Titan. Focus the Titan here, he's actually focusing the cap ships, which is the second best option, but yeah, and really needs to prevent this Titan from leveling up. Now they're switching targets. They're focusing the progenitor now. But yeah, I mean, the teal fleet is... I mean, I think the green fleet still wins this, no? It's just a starbase here, still, it has beams. I'm curious why he isn't focusing the Titan though, but... looking at the supply count here... Okay, so Aqua is actually... okay. Maybe it isn't so clear as I thought. Because the green fleet is actually lagging behind quite a bit in supply. However, a lot of the supply of Aqua here is caught up in these Tempest vessels, which are not really doing too much at this point. So a bit lower quality tier, lower quality ship here for Aqua. And the supply difference might not matter. I mean, there's a ton of Javelins here, and now this is why I wanted him to focus the Titan right away, because right now the Javelin count is shrinking now to the power of this Titan. And this means that now the DPS is going to be too low to kill this Titan anymore. So I do think that not focusing this Titan instantly was a mistake. And now the green fleet is simply going down. I was completely mistaken. The green fleet simply can't deal with this. There's too high supply count difference. And yeah, I mean, now the armistice is coming out from our green player Garen, but it's simply too late. It's just gonna last 1 minute, and this Titan is full health now, level 3 even. And the Aqua is just gonna mow this side over. However, look at this. Now the yellow fleet has retreated, and now the orange fleet is going over to help his teammate out. So this is very, very exciting here. Now Danny is coming over. He's writing in the chat. He has 300 missile ships. 300 missile ships and his own Titan also level 4. Oh my god, why didn't I see this? Why didn't I see this? Oh my god, I didn't see this. Yeah, Danny has his own Titan built, and I'm sorry for missing this, but he has actually probably gone over to level this up somewhere. Probably the pirate ships here. Leveling up to the pirate ships or something, because level 4 is not something that you get right away. And now the orange fleet is coming over. And there's a ton of illuminators here. I mean, yeah. I mean, if they can somehow kill this Titan, they might have a chance still. And it looks like orange is gonna try with this Titan now, the Koltarask. And like with the Titan here, the orange fleet looks giga strong as well. This is probably gonna be the final fight here in this game. Who is gonna come out on top? This is very exciting. Is Aqua's fleet consisting of 86 illuminators, a level 3 Eradica Titan, and a couple of cap ships gonna be enough? Now all the Kenrex are focusing this, and I think this is gonna lose health very quickly now. We can actually see that the missiles of the Kenrex are bypassing the shields. Actually bypassing the shields here, going straight for the hull damage. Using the bypass shield chance. And the shield is going down now for the Titan. It does seem like the Titan is simply going to die here. Meanwhile, the Titan of Danny is going in here and attempting to fight this. And yeah, we can see that once the second Titan of Aqua went down, he just simply called GG. So Danny has just simply has the superior fleet here and is gonna take over the game. And yeah, I mean, this was very exciting because our green player and our orange player made a huge comeback. Didn't expect this at all. I thought that the yellow and teal player, Aqua and Felingius, were in such a commanding spot. But yeah, losing his Titan here to the pirates and giving his teammates time to come back was apparently enough here for our orange and green player to stick it out in this game. So congrats to Danny and Garen. And yeah, just a little bit. Our yellow player just needed to have a little bit other ships here to deal with the Canrek spam of our orange player. So just a little bit, yeah, the fleet comp wasn't up to speed here from our yellow player, but other than that, very well played to both teams, and hope you enjoyed watching, and see you in the next video.